Hey guys, good morning. All right, so this will be part 2 since yesterday I had to let the ink dry. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm trying to I hope I get the acrylics finished on that commission piece that I'm working on. I hope I get it finished today as far as acrylics because I want to get to the oils. So I'm super excited. I guess I could show you guys the progress. Grab it off the easel here. So this is the progress of that commission piece. Let's see if I can get the whole thing in maybe. So that's the progress of this cutie patootie. So yeah, I just got to finish some of the midtones and get some of the lighter colors in there. And then I can do some washes in the back with some oil to kind of get the background more separate from the foreground. And then maybe put in just the darks and the dog and then let it sit for a day. And then put in my highlights, I guess. That's probably all I'm going to do. So that would probably be a couple day process. But fingers crossed I can get there, guys. Okay, so this piece, man, that color is just, wow, that's bright. All right. Oh, and I forgot to get water. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Let me go grab water. My goodness, this morning there was a freaking badger. I don't know if you guys seen my Instagram stories or Facebook stories, but there was a badger in our backyard, and my Siberian Husky, Moon, was barking her butt off and then pouncing on it, trying to play. And the badger, freaked out and was, doing this weird hissing thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, totally crazy. So, living out here, it is never a dull moment. Living in the sticks. So yeah, that was interesting morning. So I think what I'm going to do is probably try to kill the white on here. And I'm pretty sure this is dry. Yeah. So it looks like a panda. There's an ear, eye, nose, mouth. What? That's crazy. This is the paint from yesterday that I was using my hand as a palette. That freaking looks like a panda. That is so funny. And ironically, my nickname is Amanda Panda, so that's cool. All right, so this looks like it's pretty opaque. So I'm thinking wherever I put this, it might cover up some of the colors. So let's just, a little bit. Not too bad. That is a very light pink, but I kind of like it. I kind of like how light that is. Okay, so the more pigment, yeah, it will definitely cover some of it. That's kind of nice. I like that. It gives it a nice little bit of color, but not too much. I'm actually kind of liking that. There's probably a hair off this brush in there. Just kind of pop it in on there. I guess I don't have to be so perfect with it. Not bad. Kind of dulls some of that other color down a little bit. My goodness. It needs all the water it can get. Maybe kind of helps covering up that orange a little bit. Maybe cover up with some of that pink. Okay. Maybe just do a strip right there. Maybe a couple. Maybe a few. Maybe another one. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how these are going to turn out. I was trying to wing it, but not everything works out. But sometimes you kind of learn things that you like. doing this, so you never know. And I feel like it's a good idea to share the good and the bad pieces that we create, because it kind of helps teach everyone at the same time. Does that make sense? I kind of like that. I don't want to cover up. This I want to cover up. Let's kind of see what it does here. I don't know if I really like the pink on there per se, but that's okay. Kind of think the pop of it isn't bad. This one's kind of turning out to be like an eyeball. I don't know if I want to cover all the white on this one. I do want to try to cover the orange, because I figured I could do some mark making with a Caran d'Ache crayon with the orange and just in like some spots. Okay, I kind of like how that one is, where it's not all the whites covered up. Maybe we'll just do some little dots of the pink, or on the pink. Let's see. Trying to dull it down just a little bit. Because that is like crazy bright. It's kind of cool. Gives a little something else. Okay. And since that's a watercolor, it will dry pretty quickly. So, and if you guys missed yesterday's video, this one is number 18 Pale Pink from the Kiritaki Art Deco set. This one, man, these colors I love. I want to do some more of these ones. Like, I haven't tried these ones yet, but these were super cool. I need to like actually make a painting with those specific colors, because they're so pretty. Okay, let me make sure it's still recording. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw yesterday, but at the very end of the video, like, I was using this old brick to plug in my light rig, and it like popped out of the wall, and it was like super hot, and I was like, oh my gosh, what just happened? So I guess it was like the ampage was too, it's like a really old like brick, so the ampage was not enough, I guess. I don't know, I just feel like this orange just might not do it for this particular piece, but we can try it. Let's give it a shot. Let's see. Just do a little pop of it. Can't really see it on that. It shows up in the blue pretty well. And the green. I'm just doing random little hearts. Let me try. Yeah, you really cannot see it on there. Of course, it's going to show up on the white. Okay, I guess that one isn't too bad. We could also do, let's see. I don't know. I guess I could do some other mark making. We could use black. We could use pencil. I could use a white gel pen. Kind of want to do a little bit more marks with this orange, but I'm not quite sure what other marks I want to do. I don't even know why I did the hearts. It just is what I wanted to do. Oh my gosh, I love the colors right here. Just this little area. The purpley blue, like hot pink, dark pink. Oh, that's pretty. I like these two so far. They're okay. Not like my favorite ones that I've created, but they're okay. I like this color, like this blue right here. That looks really nice. Especially with the contrast of like the baby pink or pale pink, whatever it's called. Let's see. Oh, I should have left that Sharpie over here. Darn it. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Let's see. So I'm not quite sure I want to add any gold per se to this. I mean, there's this darker gold, but I just don't think that's going to go with it. So what does this tip look like? Interesting. I wonder if we should do some like some funky little lines. Oh, that's still pretty wet. Whoops. Didn't realize that was still that wet. My bad. That means this one might be kind of wet. Yeah. So let me. I don't know. Let's see. There we go. That was a little different. How about I do some like zigzags? Why, I don't know, but that's what my brain told me to do. Let's see, do you think we should put some stencil on it, guys? Kind of lighten it back up, maybe with like a lighter color. These ones are so funky. Oh my gosh. It sucks when it like is not what you were like hoping, right? Like maybe I should have done like the kinesthetic, what is it called? Kinesthetic circles, kinesthetic, I don't know. The circles with these colors, it might have given it a little bit more cohesiveness, maybe, if that's the right word. Let me see if I can find a stencil that we can put on there. I should pick a random one and just kind of go with it, see what happens. Oh my gosh, this one's kind of like the other one. I seriously need to vacuum the whole house. Moon's hair is like everywhere. My husky sheds everywhere. So I already kind of used, which kind of pink was this? Didn't we spray it? Is that a little too similar to this? And I just grabbed a random stencil, guys. I didn't like, it's funky. And you know what's hard for me is like I can never tell how a stencil is going to look on something. Like I just can't visualize it. It's so weird. And then when I see other people do it, I'm like, wow, that turned out cool. I never would have picked that stencil because like I just can't visualize how it's going to look. I don't know. It's weird. I am weird. And then I still want to get to this color. And you know, I can't really tell if it's the colors that I'm liking or it's the shapes. Because you can tell this is a very abstract, obviously, piece. But I don't know. I can't tell if it's just I'm drawn to the visual or if I'm drawn to the colors. Like maybe I should stick to something that's more like 3 colors, you know, like that blue, the green, and that yellow. But I like all of this. That's the downside. But those colors are in it. Maybe with just like a pop of like a hot pink or something. I don't know. I really wanted to get to that one today, but I don't think I will. So now I gotta figure out a color. Let's see, we use the orange. We got the baby pink, super hot red pink that a little too far. I could have gotten away with just the vivid pink, honestly. That's funny. I might have to try this again and not use the Crink pen, the red. But you guys can see if you're looking for something like bright and you really want it like out there, definitely use like the red Crink under that vivid pink. Yeah, Da Vinci's vivid pink is like incredible. I wonder if we should do like white because I said so. So I'm gonna shake this one up. And I can't. I hate it when you twist it and stuff like shoots at you. We will see what this looks like because it'll kind of bring it back to a little bit more of a neutral. Anybody else's allergies just like whack? Okay, let's see. Kind of want to... Gives it a little something else. It's whatever. Not sure how I feel about it. This one's kind of giving me a zebra vibe. Oops. Totally. Whoa, too much. Too much. Maybe a little bit more light-handed here. I'm not liking this. Nope. This one, guys, for me is like a total wah-wah. Like, I don't really care for any of these. I think the only one that I think I could be okay with is this one. But, like, no. I'm not having it with this. I think it's funny because most people won't, like, post their videos unless it's, like, perfect and, you know, beautiful. And I'm just like, you know, I think it's important to share our good and bad pieces, like our fails, our successes, because none of us are perfect. Yeah, this was like, I don't know, I think it's because of that red. Like, it just was so much. But, I mean, this still turned out all right. And I really love how that vivid pink on that blue turned purple, even though it's really not a color in here, because that's a dark blue. Yeah, there's a hint of purple. I don't know. Alright, guys, this one was a white. I guess I could untape this and then tape this one down. But I'm going to do like a first layer on this one, so it's going to have to dry anyway. So we can move to that one. So let's take this one off. Oops. I mean, I probably could have done more on this, but like it's already irritated me. So I feel like there's no coming back from that once you're already just like, oh. But you could definitely do more on pieces like this and just see, oh, they're fuzzy. See where it goes. And thank goodness it's just paper, right? Like this isn't a full-on canvas. Like, it's fun to experiment and play, I think. Oh, that tape's stuck to the board. Wow. So for you guys, like, do you see one that you would be like, oh, it's okay? Because I think I only think like one of these, like this one. That's like the only one I'm kind of like, that's kind of cool. Like, it's all right. But we'll see after this final little reveal. Oh, the darn tape's stuck right there. Thank goodness for nails. Okay. So now I can see it without the stuff on it. And we can turn it different ways. Oh yeah, I still want to make some of those little watercolor cards with like little Bible verses. I need to do that. This one actually doesn't look that bad upside down. Actually, that's kind of cool. This one looks a little funky, but it looks better upside down. This one I think I like either way. Let's see. This, yeah, I like this one no matter the direction because this one just feels like it has a lot of depth to it. Like the spray paint, the pink, the blue, the baby pink, like, or pale pink. No, I'm not liking that one. Or that one. Yeah, I think that one is my favorite. It just gives me like a zebra feel. I don't know why. So I would probably keep this one and not the others. What is today, the 13th? I'm pretty sure. All right, so I think this is fairly dry. So I'll go ahead and turn it over. Which one actually has the square I like? This one. So I may just sign up here because that's the only square I like. So I might cut the other ones off. And like I could even see this being like a card that I like send to somebody. So I could totally make like prints of that one. That's actually really nice. But these ones are duds. So I could totally use those for my prompt cards, which I've made right here. And then I can just like cut them out into different shapes. And my good friend here in town, she actually used her Cricut to cut these out. Lifesaver. Ooh, that one's really pretty. I love those colors. So yeah, you can make little prompt cards like out of these, like the ones that you just don't like. So that way, like they're not getting wasted. Because they might even look cool if it's just like one little section of it, because some little sections would look neat. And even if like you saw something that you really liked, you could collage it into another piece. But yeah, I think this one is actually okay. I like it. So that one I can go add to my suitcase. Okay. So funny. I rarely have like, I don't know, pieces that are just like absolutely not working for me, but that just wasn't working for me. Okay, let's tape this one down. So I did this sketch the other night when I was watching TV. I'm pretty sure you guys saw that in the last video. And then I just kind of went over it with a fine line penner. Oh my Lord. Fine line pen. I cannot talk today. And then I just put a gel gloss over it. So that way when I go to put like an abstract, like inks and watercolors and stuff on it, that it would, hold on. That it'll hold up. Sorry. I can't like, it's like when you're painting, you can't really talk, you know, because you're like in your right brain. I am like really bad about that. But I'm excited to get working on that dog today. Like I have to force myself to sit down and literally like knock that one out with the acrylics. I feel like I'm such a slow painter. It drives me nuts. And I still have to apply for graduation through Milan Art Institute. And I'm not sure if I like meet all the requirements yet, so I gotta figure that out. Oh. So much to do, but I'm super excited. Like, things are finally falling into place again. Feels like I've been in such a funk for so long after that accident. Like, goodness, it's just taken me a while to like get back in my groove, you know? I guess a year and a half is quite a while, but when you take a couple beams to the head, that'll do it. Okay, so glad to be done with the other one. Let me grab some inks really quick just to see kind of what I want to play with here. Where's that brown? Oh wait, right here. So I might only be able to do one layer. I don't know, we'll see. We shall see. Maybe some of this. And maybe a blue. I kind of want to keep this one like minimalistic if I can. So I pulled out this Sky Light Blue Amsterdam ink. Love me some Amsterdam ink. And this Liquitex Deep Violet. Oh, so good. And then maybe some raw sienna. So this one I might have to water down. Let me see if I can find a... It's not a clean palette. And guys, these things are incredible. Dollar store, baby. Yep. Get yourself some. Love. Comes in handy, especially when I'm like moving my paint stuff around constantly. Okay, let's see. What kind of brush do I want to use? Maybe a square brush. All right, do I want to get it wet? I don't know. No idea. No idea. Yep, getting it wet. Just a little bit. And this one is Burnt Umber. Let's see if I can not think too much about this. I just want to... I'm not going to make that mistake again. Make sure I close the lid. Last time I didn't do that with this color. I dumped it everywhere. So we are going to lighten this up a lot, because I don't want it to be too dark. Let's see. Kind of give it just a little bit of a ground to work with here. Liking it, liking it. Okay, let's put some raw sienna. This is acrylic, high flow acrylic ink, which I really enjoy. Let's do, oh yes, please. Water was a good choice. Just a little bit there. I really like that. How about right there? Really liking that too. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then maybe I should darken that up just a bit. That was way too dark. A little goes a long way with these with these inks. I'm like Space Cadet today, guys. Like, what is going on? Okay, let's see if we can spray some alcohol. Ooh, what? That's funky. That was pretty cool. See how the paper's starting to lift a little bit right here? Good thing I taped it down. Just kind of see how this one spreads out. Maybe give it a big blob right there. And then let's put like a pop of blue. Maybe just in the purple. That is not, oh, dog wants in. Kind of not liking this little area right here. I feel like it's not. Let's decide what we're doing and just do it. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Like, I like how neutral it is. I do like this. I just don't know if it's a little too chaotic. Maybe just add some more water. Just to get it to move around a little bit more. And then, let's see, I don't want red. And yeah, that purple is gonna keep going that way because it kind of bubbled up. Maybe we should just do some little fun dots here. Just to give it a little something else. It's not same. Let's just see what happens. Okay, I'm liking that. See, it's not a total dud day. Maybe I'll swipe that. Kind of give the dog a little bit more. Definition here. Maybe? No? What do you guys think? Maybe it needs to have darker dots. There we go. Okay, I need need a clean paper towel. Kind of clean up some areas that I'm maybe not so fond of. Like this is really drippy. Kind of clean that up a little bit. Whoa, look how it like pooled. Needs to go in that corner though. It's because it lifted. And you can see it got under the tape too, but that's okay because once this one dries, I'm gonna actually stick it in, whatchamacallit, in a frame. So, what do you guys think? What about that one? A little different. You think I should add like a pop of that orange that I didn't want to use? Is that gonna be too much? It might be too much. I don't know. I don't even know what I did with it. Do you think we should splatter some gold? Okay, so I feel like this area definitely has like a ton of liquid pooling up here. So I guess we could, I wonder if I should do some like marks with this. Gives a little bit of something else. And then just kind of feel like it's not dark enough. Kind of need some more spots here. It's looking a little better. Okay. That's not too bad. And then it's got little pops of blue. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, the gold. I was like, what was I doing? Gotta make sure you shake these up really, really well. And I feel like once this dries, I can maybe go in with a little bit more of that brown. The burnt umber, maybe just kind of give it a little bit more. Kind of like this area, but just kind of fill it in a little bit. Okay, so I don't know why I want to add gold to this, but I do. I'm gonna find a grungy crap brush that I can use. Do I want to use this one? Yeah, let's use this one. And then I need my cap cleaner. You definitely want to use cap cleaner with this one, guys, because it will destroy your brushes. Like, regardless, it's going to destroy your brush. That's why I use the cheap crap brushes, you know? But if you want to be able to still kind of use it for this purpose, you need a cap cleaner to spray it, because this is like basically like spray paint, just in an open thing. So move that to the side. Oh, and this is the cap cleaner that I use, Montana. It works beautifully. Oh, my hands just are not working for me anymore. Oh, jeez. Okay. So let's see what we can do. Ooh, that looks so nice in this blue and purple. turn it and use it in a different way. And get the smallest little dots that we can right there. So I'm actually doing a hunting dog series, working dog series for a gallery here, well, not here in town, but in Glens Ferry at Jack Loeb Run Art Gallery. And oh my gosh, I just love that. This is my favorite gold, you guys. It's, ugh, I love it. Anyway, so I'm just doing some smaller pieces just to kind of play around and see what I can come up with. So yeah, just spray it into like a napkin and then just kind of roll it around in there just to get that spray paint out of it. My goodness, it smells so bad. Okay. So that way, like, you can at least kind of reuse it. Otherwise, it's going to be stiff as a rock and you're totally SOL. Oh my gosh, I cleaned it so well. Wow, cleaned it better than it did last time. That's incredible. Okay, I'm impressed. So that was like the perfect one for my little dots. I'm liking it. What do you guys think? Let me see what it looks like in the camera. Interesting. So it does have a lot of white right here. I'm not sure if I should do, like, after this layer dries, maybe just go in and kind of darken it up a little bit in just some spots, and then maybe just kind of do a light wash, like super light wash of this over it. And I don't know. I don't know. What should I do, guys? It's pretty cool, though. Well, we'll see how it looks when it's dry, and then kind of go from there. So I'll just leave those out just in case. But I like those colors. I like how they work together. I almost wish I had like a lighter color of this. I guess I could water it down, but like maybe with like a touch of white. Maybe it needs like spray paint. Just like some light. Ew, that spray paint is called Flesh. That's weird. Bone. That's a good color. I like that color. But I don't know if I'm gonna like that color on here. I'm not thinking those colors go together very well. So maybe not that one. Brain. The names of these just crack me up. Brain. No. I was hoping maybe I could find something that would be, I don't really know how Flesh is gonna look, if it's more neutral or not. So let me give that a shake and see if I like it. Because the color right here doesn't look too bad against that. More of a neutral. Not as pink as the other one was. So let's see. I need to shake that up way more. Ew. It's got a stringy thing. We don't like that. That will clog your things big time. Let's take this off. Spray that out of there because I don't want it to dry and clog up the what am I doing? Up the thing. Okay. Keep shaking it. I might as well get that off the top of it too. There we go. I'm just making a big mess. Sorry guys. Probably really loud. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Ooh, that's not bad. It is like that color. I mean, it's a little darker, but all right, let's just do practice spritz. What do you guys think? Is that too much? I actually kind of like that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, this one was actually pretty good. It's not bad. Let's see what it looks like through the camera. Oh my gosh, this whole sheet just looks like total white. Yeah, I'll have to add some more of the burnt umber as this starts to dry down, because that does look amazingly white in the camera. That's funny. Okay, so let's clean this cap just to make sure it's good to go for next time. Ooh, it's like all over. This one's a really liquidy color, like thicker liquidy. Interesting. All right. It's kind of neat. These almost give me like a feel of like sunflowers. Kind of interesting. I like that. Yeah, I do think I will, let's see, maybe even do like dark brown kind of in this area. So that way it kind of pops the dog out a little bit more. I'm not sure. Normally I like to do my abstracts first and then put like the images on, because I feel like I still have that issue of, oh, I don't want to put anything on it because I don't want to mess it up. You know what I mean? Like you feel like you're going to lose your drawing. So I think doing some Chiaroscuro around here with some dark brown might kind of really bring the dog out more. We'll see. Yeah, I might just stick to making my abstracts first and then doing some sketches, because I still struggle with like perfectionism big time and not wanting to ruin things. But I really like how that blue just got like a hint of blue in there. That one's cool. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I really need to go get going on that commission piece. And if you guys want to watch me live work on my pieces, hop on over to Twitch, because that's where I go live, typically Monday through Friday. And you can see like what current pieces I'm working on. And if you have questions or anything, you can ask them there or in the comments on this video too. But I will leave the link for my Twitch channel in the description so you guys can watch the lives. But I'm gonna let this layer dry, and then I might go in and add a little bit more, just because even through the camera this is like white. So yeah, but thanks for hanging out, guys, even though like one of them didn't turn out worth anything, but that's okay. So I'll see you guys on the next one.